Why?
Valley News Team's Ashley Holcomb has been following this story, and she has more.
We're right by the Argusville exit off of I-29, where Villalobos was last seen by the off-duty officer. Cass County deputies and other officials are scrambling to locate him.
They can be very unpredictable and sometimes hard to track. Mostly the unpredictable element that, they're probably scared, they're unsure of what they're facing. We want to get that person in custody and contained as soon as possible.
The blue alert first issued contained little or no information, leaving people here in the valley and across the state wondering what it meant and whether they should be worried for their safety. Law enforcement continue to ask that you proceed with caution.
If it's not something you're normally doing, I would absolutely advise that you want to lock your doors, pull your keys out of your vehicles and lock those as well. Even if they're in the garage, I would recommend locking them because it's just another level of a barrier that someone's going to have to try to get through in order to get after what they want.
There's a possibility that Villalobos may be hurt, possibly wounded by shots from the officer in Bismarck. Officers ask if you see him, do not approach, because a wounded and dangerous person isn't someone you want to deal with.
It's, you kind of describe them like a caged animal. They're kind of going to be maybe more aggressive because they're getting desperate, and desperate people do really bad things. So we want to try and get that person as soon as possible.
In Argusville, Ashley Holcomb, Valley News Live.
As word broke today of the incident in Bismarck, a first ever blue alert was issued. It's meant to notify the public of a situation where a police officer is being threatened or has been hurt, and that there's a possible threat to the public. The phone notification, which is much like an Amber Alert, was sent region-wide and startled all who received it because there was no information about what was going on. When another was issued moments later, it directed people to seek out local media for an explanation. Late this afternoon, the North Dakota Department of Emergency Services, which issued the alerts, apologized for the stress and panic that may have been generated.
We're sincerely sorry for the angst that this caused people. We are part of the process, working with law enforcement and BCI to get this message out there. And as part of that process, we certainly have a right and an obligation to weigh in to make sure that we get the best possible information out there the first time. Like I said, I got the blue alert along with the rest of the public. It didn't provide me enough information that I felt comfortable, and that's why 11 minutes later, we sent out that second message.
Bismarck police requested the alert after the Bureau of Criminal Investigation and Highway Patrol approved it. Emergency Services sent it out. All agencies involved will be meeting tomorrow to discuss what went wrong. We've got more information about the blue alert and what North Dakota officials say about the first use of the system on our website. Go to valleynewslive.com.